10 things narcissists do instead of apologizing for their mistakes. Number 1. Narcissists will be enraged. Narcissists love to preserve their picture-perfect images. They will do everything they can to maintain their false sense of self, even if it means hurting others. Once everything goes wrong, they will likely fight to defend themselves from being accused of doing wrong. They are not incapable of feeling remorse for their actions. They do not understand why it matters that they have hurt someone else, so they will never apologize. Acting as superior to everyone, narcissists will be enraged once you point out their mistakes. They will likely lash out at you and deny that they are wrong, and they will reject the accusations given to them because they believe that what they do is always right. It can be scary if the narcissist is physically larger than you, because they will resort to physical abuse and any form of violence. So instead of making them apologize, move on and avoid them. Number 2. They will gaslight you. Being full of themselves, narcissists will never acknowledge that they did something wrong to you. Narcissists will deny that they did anything wrong and make you feel like it was all in your head. They will twist the story so that you will be at fault. Instead of apologizing, they will lie about what happened and tell you they did not do anything wrong at all. They will say you are being too insensitive or accuse you of being the one who is not thinking clearly. Then comes gaslighting. They may say false things about you, such as, "You're crazy. You're out of your mind. How did it become my fault? You need to get over it." Or, "I don't know why you keep bringing this up when I apologized already." They are extremely good at manipulating people and lying, so they don't have to take responsibility for their actions. They do this to maintain their picture-perfect image, expressing that they can never go wrong because they cannot deal with the fallouts of their actions. Number 3. They will shift the blame. Narcissists will transfer the blame. You'll often hear variations of the phrase, "It is your fault." One example would be, "I'm sorry, but maybe you're just too sensitive," trying to maintain their false sense of superiority. They hardly take responsibility for their actions. Once you pinpoint the wrong things they have done, they will likely blame you. They will find ways to transfer the blame and make you at fault instead of themselves. They do this to take control of the situation, making you apologize to them. Do not be deceived by this trick. Never apologize to them when they are the ones at fault. Number 4. They will make their faults smaller. Being full of themselves, as I have mentioned, narcissists will do anything to minimize their faults. Narcissists will likely bring up all the best things they have done to you in the past to cover up all the wrong things they have done and make it smaller. They will say things like, "I was just playing the devil's advocate," or "I was just kidding." These words are their favorite go-tos when they offend someone with their wrong words and actions. They believe that it will minimize hurtful things they have done. Number 5. They will love bomb you. Experiencing some feelings of regret, narcissists want to maintain a person for their supply of praise and admiration. But instead of apologizing, they will love bomb you. They will give unexpected gifts, especially your favorite ones. Narcissists will treat you on expensive vacations to make you feel better again. This is one way of their manipulative tactic to keep you at bay and never leave them. They will expect you to thank them for the gifts and tell them how much you love whatever they give you. It is almost as if they feel their apology needs to be rewarded. Otherwise, it will not be worth their while. Number 6. They will use the victim card. Narcissists will fabricate fake information to make themselves the victim of the situation. Instead of apologizing, narcissists will deny their misbehavior and manipulate you into believing that you are the problem, not them. They'll act as if they're the ones who are being wronged when in reality, they're doing most of the talking. They will keep you off balance by constantly bringing up things from the past that they believe you should be ashamed of or upset over. Again, do not be deceived. Narcissists are just tricking you. Number 7. They will give you a silent treatment. The silent treatment is a popular tactic because it makes the other person feel guilty and bad. The narcissist will ignore you, not respond to your texts or calls, not reply to your emails, and pretend they do not care about you anymore. If you try to initiate contact again, they may avoid answering or give short responses that are vague and cold. Narcissists will act strong and decide to give you the silent treatment so that you will be the one to apologize instead of them. This can last for days, weeks, or even months, depending on how long you will talk to them first. They will give you space and time to think and calm down to reflect on the issue. The ultimate goal is to make you forget the real problem and reconcile with them as if nothing happened. It would seem unreasonable when you come back with the issue, like an expired medicine. Number 8. They will listen to you. Narcissists, not admitting their mistakes, will act as if they care a lot about you. They will sit still, listening attentively to every word you say, but it is only an act. They hope everything will settle as soon as possible. You are done venting out your hurts. Narcissists want to assume that they are reflecting on what they did. Still, they do not even think about it, let alone admit their wrongs. They may appear reasonable and open-minded, but they are not. Number 9. Narcissists will seduce you. Narcissists will tend to seduce you because they believe it is a faster and more effective way than talking things out. They will hug you and treat you as if you are their most valuable person. This will make them look good to others seeing the scene. Instead of taking responsibility for their wrongdoing, they will target your emotional aspect and make you fall for their seductive charms. It is a way for them to deflect your attention from their shortcomings and current issue and kiss away everything goodbye. Number 10. They will flee. If you have known a narcissist from the past, you know they will never take responsibility for their mistakes. As I have mentioned, narcissists are so full of themselves that even admitting that they have done wrong would be impossible. Instead of apologizing, they will escape from the trouble they brought themselves. They will do everything possible to remove themselves as the problem from the equation. They will flee whenever all else fails to avoid the consequences of their actions. A proper apology may be hard at first, but it is necessary to maintain the good relationships you have. Unfortunately, if you are having a relationship with a narcissist, everything could go wrong. Worse, they hardly apologize and will leave you damaged in the process. If you are dealing with a narcissist today, you need to find a way to break free from their entanglement. If they did you wrong, do not expect an apology from them because they can never be genuine in that process. If you have received one, always know that those are lies and that they have hidden agendas for doing so. All you have to do is move on and keep the narcissists away from your life. Thanks for spending time with us today.